So we're on the Northern Ireland tour. We've just got off the ferry and we're at the Giant's Causeway just about to start the walk down to the Giant's Causeway here. It's early morning, but it's great. It's a beautiful day, looking out over the sea there. I kind of realised that people know about the sites over to the south of here, like Newgrange, Mound of Down, etc. But a lot of the sites in Northern Ireland aren't that well known, so I thought what I'd do is I would take a little video, or maybe 2 videos, of some of the best sites in Northern Ireland. And I hope you like them. So this is the top of the hill before we walk down to the Giant's Causeway. Like I say, it's a beautiful coastal area. And the path, well, it's quite a long path to walk down, maybe not that long, but this is the path here. And we're just about to set off to see the Giant's Causeway.
This unusual landscape was formed 60 million years ago when the tectonic plates moved, producing lava that flowed up from beneath the sea and turned into basalt rock and formed in hexagonal blocks. It's lovely to see, it's quite amazing. By the way, if you're watching the video, please do click on subscribe and on the little bell and on the link below to buy me a coffee, because that would be very, very appreciated.
There's a landscape just outside Ballynoe, and there's a lovely little dolmen here, a really cute little one called Craig's Lower. So it's not one of the main sites of Northern Ireland, but it's a lovely little dolmen, it really is. It's just sitting on the side of the field as well, where you next to the road. Not that easy to find, but when you do, quite a satisfying little dolmen, this one. So not far from the last site, there's another site which is called Ballymacandrick. So it's like a big name, but one thing I realised when I got here was that you can actually call it Dewey's Kern as well. So that's a lot easier. So in future, it's going to be called Dewey's Kern. So I'll flip the camera around and show it you. There we go, Dewey's Kern. This is more of an official site because it's got all the everything's laid out. It's a state care monument, as it says there. Just down a little path. Just at the end of the path, here it is. So as you start looking more at it, you can see that it's actually a fine example of a court cairn. This would have been all covered over at one point to go to like a point, and there's the burial area over there. The burials would have come out from the ceremonial area of the court cairn here. So this is the court of the court cairn, which would have been here for ceremonial reasons. There you go. Isn't that great? So there would have been the area into the graves where they say they used to bring the bones out of the ancestors. Just here, so the tombs would have set off in that direction. Just like that, would have been leading off. But as I say, covered over. And again, what a wonderful place this is. Beautiful. So Northern Ireland, I definitely recommend you come and have a look. So this little dolmen is called Tenoni, and it's a lovely shaped little one. Look at that. Another prime Northern Irish site. Capstone on a bit of an angle there, looks like it's going to slip off. Well, for the small dolmens, you see a few small dolmens in this area, and this is like a prime example of it, really. Tenoni Dolmen. So now we've come, what would it be, south east of Belfast, and we're in Downpatrick, with a little town, and we're up a place called the Mound of Down. It's one of the, I think it's one of the seven kingdoms of Ireland, and so it's a huge, well, it's known as an Iron-Age hill fort, and you can see it around me. As I go around, you can see probably the outlying edges where there would have been a ditch and a bank. That would have been the fortifications, and the bit at the bottom here, let's come to the end here, the bit at the bottom is the flat area where the enclosure would have been, and actually I'm on top of a mound, on top of the mound, which would have been a 12th century Rotten Bailey. So there's just the mound left, and that's it. But it was once upon a time, it was it would have been waterlocked. You can see the cathedral up on the hill there. Can you? Actually, it's the other way around, isn't it? I forgot, the camera's on the other side, so there we go. You can just see the cathedral up on the hill there, and you can see the lock of what's left of the water area. So that we used to go right the way around this huge down, and that's, there we go. Yeah, it's well worth looking at. It really is huge. When you first come, you don't realise what an amazing piece of earthworks this is. A lot of history here, a lot of history. The Mound of Down. Fantastic. Where's it, incidentally, Downpatrick gets its name from? Where we'll be going to next, hopefully for a coffee. So there you go. So we're here at what, as far as I'm concerned, is the best stone circle in Northern Ireland. It's Ballynoe. It's a wonderful stone circle. It's really big, and well, you'll see it's just a fantastic place. And the passageway up to the stone circle is equally as impressive. It's a bit elven passageway, a bit like something off Game of Thrones, which was actually filmed near here. But yeah, soon be the best stone circle in Northern Ireland, called Ballynoe. So actually arriving here at Ballynoe, it's always a fantastic moment. I mean, that is one immense, fantastic stone circle. Look at that. As good as any anywhere. So the stones are really quite large. So this is the best stone circle in Northern Ireland, according to me. That's my opinion anyway. But the stones remind me of Castlereagh or Swinside in the Lake District. But it really is an immense stone circle. It's fantastic. Unfortunately, I'm getting wet through at the moment. The circle's even got its own clouty tree, a hawthorn of all things. Lots of little ribbons on. Some people have made a wish, and it's fantastic because it's right on the edge of the stone circle. There we go. Wonderful. And in the middle, a burial, so maybe from the Bronze Age or later burial. The last time I came to Northern Ireland, the Waterlush Dolmen there was great to see, but it's in a field of crops, so we don't particularly want to walk through those, but there we go, there it is anyway. So anybody comes this way. Huge capstone, a massive round capstone though. Well worth seeing. There you go, that's it, Waterlush Dolmen. On the coast, it is near Newcastle.